Good morning, Team Indy. Happy Wednesday. I'm just making a quick video to show you what's going to be going on today for all of you. Today is the last day of the third quarter, so please make sure you check your math grades. Again, when you're in Schoology on the left side for math, click those grades. There's a little dash. That means you've not submitted that item, and or there might be some notes inside there saying missing work or not submitted. That's why you may have a no grade at all or 50%. Just make sure you're checking both of those. I'll be updating everything today. A lot of you already know your grades and you've been talking with me through Messenger or in class the past couple days. So I applaud you for that. Below says you're going to find this video there and then the math Jamboard. Obviously, the math Jamboard, if you want to have your own copy, you're going to have to make a copy of it so that you can edit that. I'm going to just pull over to that now. So today, Wednesday, morning work is the first item on the agenda. Math from Tuesday, we're just checking through that. Different classes had different pages. I think 210, my first block, you had a different page compared to the other classes, which is perfectly fine. We got through a little bit more than the others. 3, Math IXL for this week. This is your first grade of the fourth quarter, so please, please, please make sure you complete one of those, or maybe you have done a couple of them, which is even better. Do Friday. After that, it's minus a point per day late. Now that'll start on that Monday. So technically, you have Saturday and Sunday before you start really bumping down below that. But I would expect all of you to get that completed by Friday, and some of you already have that. Number 4, start getting ideas for your miniature golf project, whether it's the theme. You can look at different areas of it. I'm going to pull that up here in a moment, actually, of something that I just want to kind of show you. And then check your third quarter math grades again. I already gave that opinion or idea at the beginning, and then try and create some real life math formulas for our formula sheet. And I'll explain that here in a moment. So first slide on the Jamboard. So yesterday we went over Monday. So again, yesterday, this is what we went over in class. I said sometimes you're not always going to complete all these, but in our case, some of you did have it done. We went through it. Here's Tuesdays. Some of you may have all of it done. Some of you may only have some of it done. You didn't have to do every problem on here. I gave you all the answers just in case some of you ended up doing it. So if you have questions on any of these, message me. Let me know, see where you're at with that. Now, tomorrow we'll go over Wednesdays, and or on Friday we'll go over Wednesday and Thursdays. Second thing was I asked you to complete either 689 or 691. I think 691 was 210, and then the 689 was 209, 208, and 207. So they're just the answers here. But the biggest thing that I recommended for all of us is you're going to want to make sure, let me see this pulled up. Yep. Make sure you put that formula first. So some of us are good with the half of the height times base 1 plus base 2. And I'm perfectly fine with you doing that. Another one would be, area equals, and then we had base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 times, I'll put a dot there, times height. I think a couple students did say, hey, I'm adding up the bases, and then I'm splitting the height in half or dividing it by 2, and then multiplying, and that's exactly what this is right here. Okay, so if you end up adding the bases up first, that's fine. If you then find half of the height, that's fine, and then multiply the 2 together. Okay, so that's up to you. Make sure, again, you're going to hear me stress about it every day. Have the formula there, just so you're going through the steps, because some of us were getting mixed up yesterday and you were multiplying everything, and you just didn't see the formula. Fourth slide continues on. Fourth slide has a lot of the main parts of it. 3, make sure you finish up one of these IXLs up top. 4, ideas for your mini golf. Write them down, the theme, how maybe some of your holes you want them to look like. 5, check your third quarter math grades. That would be in Schoology. And then 6, try to make a real life math formula sheet. So instead of looking at this sheet here, I'm thinking, where might you see a triangle out in the real world that, or a picture that you could pull up on the internet that might look like this? Or a rectangle, basketball court, I think a football field, a patio. Patio could be for the square too. Where do you see these items? Maybe you're going to get a block of cheese for this one. Now, we haven't talked about this yet, but ice cube. Think of things out in your house. Find things that are like this, and then let's try to create this formula sheet on basic items that we actually see every day or use every day. And then the last 2 sheets are just optional sheets. They're notes from yesterday. So again, have a great Wednesday. Message me with any questions. The miniature golf the miniature golf project, I'll pull up here in a bit. Well, actually, yeah, I'll create a separate video on that just to show you what we're going to be looking at here tomorrow or Friday. But I know on Monday I gave you that sheet just to kind of go through the breakdown of each part. So have a wonderful Tuesday, and I hope to talk to you soon. See you, Team Indy.